Hello everybody, Nokota Silva here. Those of you who watch Mr. Bean's streams may recognize me as one of the Silver Sisters who had a bit of a sibling battle with Bean and Chatters about a week ago. Anyways, there were a lot of questions from viewers about what new tracks are going to be in the next update of the pack. CTGPR, Custom Track Grand Prix Revolution. And since I'm one of the beta testers, I thought I would show you guys some of the ones we are considering at this moment. Unfortunately, Botania and 3DS Makawu are not functioning correctly for me. So I won't be able to preview those for you, but I will be able to show you the other 17 or so tracks. So I've got them loaded over regular Mario Kart Wii tracks, which is how we beta test them in the first place. And we'll be showing them to you as if they're normal tracks. They're going to have the music of whatever track I stuck them over, though, so bear in mind that it will be different in the final version. With that having been said, let's have a look at the first one. Warios Lair 2. Everybody ready? So anyways, I'm going to be commenting on what I think about these tracks as I play them, both for you viewers and for any track creators who are watching this and looking for feedback. I see we've got a lot of arrows going on here. Arrow signs are always good on tracks without enough decent visibility, so that is a good sign. Got my favorite bike and my favorite character. And we are off. Lots of bumps. I like bumps. And that thwomp seems a little bit random. And a chip! Well, hello there. Okay. Oh, they're all jumping over the edge here. I think I'm going to go around the corner. Let's see. Interesting. I wonder what was over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Well, so much for that. Okay. Wow, how am I still so far ahead after falling off a cliff like that? Why is there a giant Wario? I suppose it makes sense. You've got another arrow sign, and I am liking the use of the signage here. A lot of these turns cannot be seen until it's too late, and the fact that you've got directions pointing where we're supposed to begin our turns is great. And oh! Okay, that's a spot where I could have used an arrow sign. I could not see that turn until I was already off a cliff. Thanks. But let's have an arrow sign there, please. I see what looks like could be a shortcut. Let's see if I can get onto that on lap 2. It appears this is only 2 laps total, so I guess I'm only going to have one more shot at that. Wait, was that a shortcut over there? Like a mushroom type only shortcut looks like. Yeah. Okay, that could have been a shortcut with a mushroom. Didn't notice it in time. Okay, so last time I took the left path. Let's try taking the right path here, shall we? When we do get to this split. Chain chomp at the split is more than a little obnoxious, but it's a good use of an obstacle. Okay, where are we going? And okay, that arrow is a little misleading from this angle. And isn't mud just supposed to slow you down, not be an absolute kill plane? Okay, up we go. Okay, what is the split in the path that the CPUs are taking? All of them are going the same way, and I haven't managed to go that way once. Well, whatever it is, it's much slower than the way I am going. Much, much slower. Okay, I remembered the turn this time, but please, please mark that. Track memorization should never be a requirement for doing decently. Okay. Merit points for making the shortcut a pain in the ass to stay on. But clearly not impossible. That's a nice shortcut there. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Could I make it across here with a mushroom? Probably not. Wow. And they didn't catch up while I was in the drink? Okay. Well, that was something. To the track creator, please put one of your lovely arrow signs on that turn and figure out why all the CPUs only go one way on that split. Otherwise, this was an interesting track. It was fun. There was lots to do. I was constantly reacting to something. Alright. The next one we've got is called Sky Grove. So, let's go Sky Grove. That's beautiful. Nice job on the skybox. It's beautiful. Really, really pretty. Not sure what those swirly thingies dancing around are, though. Okay, oh, alright. We got some sudden turns and... pointless mushroom. Okay. That's probably for 50 cc's or whatever who can't make the jump. Whoop! Okay. Note to self, go in straight line there. Alright, so... if you can't tell, this is my first time playing most of these courses. I haven't seen them before. I thought it would be more interesting and more real if I was reacting to them for the first time as I was showing them to everybody so that it's a bit more genuine there. Got some... this track is really, really beautiful, but aside from all the jumps, it's a little bit on the bland side. And kind of easy. Not that that's entirely a bad thing. I mean, we need some easy tracks. Not everybody is a hardcore, you know, perfect at everything player. Whoa, that's 2 blue shells in a row there. Not getting swept away by the water. Alright. Ah, that was a close call. Okay, up! Da, da, da. So that's what they're for, to catch us when we're tiny, huh? Come on, come on! Oh, I'm not gonna pass her! Second's good enough for me, I suppose. Okay. That was our second course. Up third, we've got something called Tropical Factory, which is over Mushroom Gorge. As brilliant as some of these track creators are, they tend to be a little lacking in the naming creativity department. Tropical Island. Oh, sorry, Tropical Factory. Tropical Factory. Okay, so you've got a factory and you put palm trees around it. That's... okay, that is an incredibly generic name. But I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Okay, the chomp there is completely pointless. He can't even reach the road. The poor pathetic thing is just reaching on the end of the leash. Cannot reach anything. Ooh. Whee! Ooh, is that a custom forklift? Nice forklift, dude. Alright. I don't actually know who made each of these off the top of my head. I don't actually have that listed. It's somewhere in all the programming stuff and the paperwork for the beta testers, but I did not write it down for this video. I probably should have, but it's not like the names of the track makers are gonna be in the final game. They typically aren't. Bowser just hit a wall. Oh, that looked like a path split. Okay. Woo! It's like driving up a wall here. And merry-go-round. Okay. Okay. Whoa! That was a very well-aimed bomb, whoever the heck launched that. Good job, CPU player, whichever it was. Okay, we got stompy stuff from the Toad's factory. This course is only 2 laps. Oh, that explains why it's so long. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if it were only 1 lap at... Whoa! And we're up here somewhere. Okay, and falling. That's an interesting way to do a path split! Cars. Lots of cars. Okay, cars. Goodbye, cars. That chain chomp is trouble. That chain chomp is definitely trouble. Okay. Catching up, catching up. Hello, forklift. These guys were not around on the first lap. It's a nice way to mix it up. Good job there. Let's see if I can make this. Sweet! I don't really feel like that alternate path was much of a shortcut considering I had to use a mushroom. I mean, I think the mushroom would have done just as much had I stayed, you know, on the low road. Right, there's a split in the path coming up here, so I'm going to try and stay right because last time I went left. We do want to see all of the track. So we've got our little factory stompy bits over here. Okay, and that was a bit of an awkward turn. I think I like the left-hand path a bit better. Oh, what happens if I'm on the wall here? I get a zipper. Very nice. And stompy things. Alright. Is this thing rotating? Can't really tell. Let's just stay on the ground this time. Go straight. And let's not hit the truck this time. Okay. Well, that was fairly straightforward in spite of the insanity that is the map. Very well made course. Very interesting. Possibly pick a less generic name for it, eh? So, fourth we've got 3DS Daisy Hills. Apparently, we're playing a 3DS remake now. Alright. As you can see, I've put it over Toad's... What is up with this track preview? There is no ground. The balloons are upside down. What? Okay. Well, this isn't going to be any challenge at all because I know this track from the 3DS. In fact, it's basically identical. What are they going to do with the glider section here? That's the real question. And straight through the balloon and onto... whoa! I don't remember this. Possibly because I never landed up there in the 3DS version, though. Interesting. I went right through one of those balloons. Straight through it like it wasn't even there. But then again, that's kind of what has to happen when you replace a glider section with a cannon. You can't have mid-air obstacles when you're on a fixed course. Love how I can still do a trick. Can't do tricks on those, though. Okay. Well, this course is just as much of a piece of cake as it was in the original. Well, Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 7 has much less tight controls than Mario Kart Wii. Which is probably why Mario Kart Wii is so much more popular still. But, yeah. Piece of cake. It's not like we don't need some easy courses. They can't all be Rainbow Road on crack. Alright. So, this next course is called Last World. And I've put it over Mario Circuit. Just to have access to the thing. No idea what it's gonna look like. Well, okay. Bouncy purple fire. Purple stuff. And... ooh, this looks like Mario Galaxy stuff, except less brightly colored. We're like on a planetoid kind of thing going on here. Backwards questions. Thank you for the arrow! Okay, thank you for the arrow! I see another arrow. Follow the arrows. It's a good thing these arrows are here because I can't see where I'm going otherwise. And getting smacked all over the place. Okay. What the? Okay. Top and bottom path divide. Not bad. That was neat. Cool. There's our purple bouncy friend from the preview. And there's an invisible wall here. Okay. I can live with that. And an invisible bouncy mushroom there. That was weird. Okay. Okay, maybe less invisible walls and more... If the jump is coming off of an angle the landing area a bit. It's like the invisible walls are a nice compromise when something doesn't work, but they probably shouldn't be relied on that heavily. I mean, they're not really the greatest thing in the world for gameplay, invisible walls. Okay, bottom path this time. Where are we going? What the? Okay, something just weirdly slingshotted me into that goo. And I don't like it. I don't know if that was a bug or what. And that angle was horrible. That jump is a very annoying one. Okay. Off we go. All right. Not bad. So far, my only real complaint is the angle of some of the landing areas for the jumps aren't quite right, and rather than fixing a wonky angle, the track maker seems to be overutilizing invisible walls a bit. Just make the jump line up with the landing better. Seriously. It's always better to just do it right rather than to patch it oddly like that. Okay, so the deal here is these two things are coming not quite together and launching onto this skinny path in the middle. And if you take it at not quite the right angle, you wind up launched clean off. But it's a very difficult angle to calculate on the fly. And that jump cannot be failed because there's an invisible bouncy mushroom there. Or something, and invisible walls. This course has a lot of fail-safes in place to make up for not quite right design choices, which is a bit sad because the rest of the design choices are quite brilliant. Seriously, this is beautiful. The concept is... I love the fact that we're just driving around a planetoid. That was seriously cool, but it could use a little work. I'm not going to lie. Okay, next up on the list is something called Snowflake City, which is over Coconut Mall. Obviously, it's going to be some kind of ice or snow-themed course. We're going to be seeing, wow. Wow, those are some gorgeous floating ice cubes there. That is a nice texture. Beautiful. Are we supposed to avoid the ice? Or go on the ice? Or what? Are we going to be driving underwater on... Okay, arrows to the right and whoa. I'm on a wall. Okay. Alright, so we're going around the ice. Wait, I'm seeing the CPUs on the map going over the ice. And then there's Toadette and Mario just hanging out with me. There's a pipe? Yay, pipe. Okay. Through we go. And... Alright. Toad's ahead of me. Not bad. Where does this lead? Nowhere in particular special. Okay. So... Whoa. Good use of arrows there, but, okay, don't hit the trams. Okay, arrows there. Really liking these arrows on the road. Very, very nice. Whoa, what is going on with the tree? All the CPU players seem to want to go up the tree. Part way. Is there a purpose to that? Okay, let's follow Luigi. Whoa. Nope. Nope, not happening. Not happening at all. Okay. There was an invisible zipper there. Okay. What happens if I go around the pipe? Interesting. Okay, item. That was neat, I think. Okay. The left path is not really any different than the right path, only this takes longer. Let's try going left this time. Oh, dude. Zipper. Go, 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 go. Oh, yes. I think I like the left path better. Okay. Let's have one more shot at going across the ice and not failing horribly, shall we? It looks as though going across the ice is indeed much slower than going across the wall. Guessing by how many computer players passed right by me that time. Okay. So yeah, let's go left. Avoid the stupid trams. As gorgeous as the rest of this course is, those trams look really unfinished. I mean, you can see through them half the time. The textures have disappeared. Okay. And angle to the right, left. Oh, no you don't, Bowser. Ha! Oh, yeah. Still got it. Looks like Peach is lost. Okay. Not bad. And that was Snowflake City. Honestly, most of it wasn't very snowy. Just a lake. Anyway. Next up is Desert Fort. Which is over DK Summit. Probably could have switched these two for the music to work out better, but I didn't. Sorry. This is definitely a fort. And this looks like a desert. Very creative name. I'm being sarcastic. Obviously. Already liking what I see. I can see the computer's taking different routes than me. Okay, there are different ways to go. Noted. We'll try different on the next lap. Looks like there was a shortcut I couldn't take without a mushroom there. Oh, wow, these are tight turns. Not sure a outdrift vehicle could deal with those. Looking at what could be a path split or a shortcut on the map over there. See if I can find it on the next lap, shall we? Ha! Still got it. Okay. So let's see what we do if we don't go straight. Oh, this is neat. Whoa! I didn't even... Okay. Whoa! Okay, apparently you've got to take that straight, but there's no way to get to it straight. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Great use of arrow signs, by the way. Very helpful. Not always necessary. In fact, it seems like they've been a little bit overused. I mean, I can clearly see where the road is turning here from up above. I don't need the arrows to tell me. I mean, they are helpful because the road does somewhat blend into the sand. But, I mean, I can see that there's a right turn here. It's a bit obvious. Here a little less so, but I mean, you can see that you're supposed to go in. What's over here? Can I actually make this? No! No, with one of the best turning vehicles in the entire game, I cannot make that. Okay. Alright. I say it's one of the best. It is not the best turning vehicle in the game. That honor probably goes to the Quacker bike. It's a small bike that looks like a duck. And that thing moves so well. It's very, very easy to turn in. It's very, very precise. At the cost of having a very low top speed, but I mean, being able to hug the corners that tight compensates for quite a lot. It's a fairly good vehicle for beginners. Anyway, that was a pretty good course. The alternate route inside the volcano with the jump. Well, volcano fort. The jump between the two piranha plants is impossible to get to and take straight without, you know, stopping dead and rotating the cart. And there's no way anybody in their right mind is going to do that. But apart from that optional path that doesn't make any sense, the whole thing played beautifully. Anyways, the next one is called Dark Matter Shrine. Interesting name. Is it going to be all spooky and dark, or like outer space? Okay, this is someone's version of Rainbow Road, clearly. Doesn't really look much like a shrine. Those trees are gorgeous, though. Loving the star bits floating around. Everything feels very organic. It's easy to see so far. And, whoa! We got a path split. Which I managed to launch myself in between. Wow. Okay. Another path split. Okay. Let's take the right hand. Okay. This music is totally inappropriate for a Rainbow Road-based track. But who cares, right? It's not going to be this music, obviously, in the final version. What's up here? Ooh! Zipper jump. What is going on? Pink things. Alright, and I hit a wall. Okay. I can't figure out what I hit there. Okay. This is a beautiful texture. I can tell this isn't the usual Rainbow Road texture. It is gorgeous, though. Beautiful job. Okay, taking the left fork this time, because I attempted the jump last time and failed. Wait, oh, this is the same fork I took last time. Okay. Definitely going left next time on this one. Very nice extension of the curve there. I don't think anybody would normally make that jump without that wider landing zone. Very nice. Not taking the jump. Oh, that pink wall over there is moving. What happens if I hit that? I get sent straight down. I actually like that a little better than sailing endlessly. Just a bit. I really like how this is just a bit translucent. It's got a beautiful kind of effect to it, like you're really driving on a rainbow. Okay. Oh, darn it, I forgot to take the... Well, let's just assume that if you're a better jumper than me, you won't screw that up. At least I remember to go left this time instead of right. Looks like the left-hand curve was originally better designed and did not need to be extended. Which is a good thing, obviously. Very, very lovely course. Okay, deliberately avoiding the pink this time and failing. Alrighty. Not bad. Not bad at all. That was actually pretty fun. A little easier than one normally expects for a rainbow road, but quite beautifully designed in any case. It was very, very nice. Alright, our next course is called Shadow Woods. And it will be over Daisy Circuit, which means the music's probably going to be completely inappropriate, but oh well, what can you do, right? Looks pretty good to me. I'm liking the skybox. The tree textures are also pretty interesting. Got some nice shadowy look going on here. Everything seems to be in twilight. The lighting is just about perfect. Very, very pretty track. So far I can see where I'm going pretty easily without any signs. Always a good thing. And that's one lap already. Short course. Please don't lengthen this to like 5 laps or something. There's nothing wrong with keeping a course short. I like short courses. We need some short courses. I think Luigi's Circuit is even shorter than this. Oh, great. Is that going to wind up hitting me? Please don't hit me. Alright. What are those seed pod things? What happens if I hit one? Well, I'm trying to win, so well, I've got a ridiculous lead. I'm going to hit one of those seed pod things on purpose and see if they explode or something. Or maybe they're just decorative. I am quite curious about those seed pod things on the road. Let's see what they do. Oh, they just pop out of your way like nothing. They're like traffic cones. There literally are reskinned traffic cones. Oh, well, you should put more of those on that track. More of the seed pod traffic cone things. We could. They look really cool, and the way I was dodging them, and then they don't do anything. Dude, scatter them about randomly like they would be in a forest. That'd be neat. People can try to dodge them and realize there's no point. Wow, 3-way tie for second. Okay, so our next course is called Dragonite's Island. Is it just some kind of generic Dragonite thing, or is it a Pokemon reference? Is it an island shaped like the Pokemon Dragonite? Is there going to be a Dragonite on the course? Oh, are we going to drive down its back? Well, there's Dragonite, all right. Hello? Oh, Snorlax. Yes, I know my Pokemon. Squirtles! Constantly aggroing as if they're cataquacks. Maybe move them a little bit away from the back of the pack. They shouldn't be aggroing like that at the starting line. The Snorlax is a nice touch. Hello, Eevee. Oh, there's another Eevee! aren't you so cute? I'm sorry, Eevee's adorable. There's the Dragonite. I hope there's more than one Dragonite. I mean, this is Dragonite Island, right? There should be a bunch of them. Or what? Gengar. Woof! Gengar used Shadow Ball. Its attack missed. Dude, we're okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. All right, we're underwater now, suddenly. The transition was very, very smooth. I didn't even realize we were... Squirtle Cataquax. I didn't even realize we were underwater until we were already there. And because it's very good that the track stays straight at that point, because when you can't see where you're going, putting a sudden turn or anything is always a bad idea, and too many track designers like to do that. Hello, Dragonite. You just flapping around up there? Cool. Gengar used Shadow Ball. It had no effect. For anybody wondering, I'm quoting the announcer guy built into the original Pokemon Stadium. He is quite possibly the best thing there is about that game. He's constantly just incredulous about everything. Like, oh my gosh, that is so... It's like he has no idea what any Pokemon can do. And he acts so freaking astounded all the time. It's funny. Honestly, so far the most interesting Pokemon has been Gengar, not Dragonite. Gengar is clearly attacking the racers in a very interesting way. And I love it. Dragonite's just kind of there. And, oh, Geodudes? Dude, I did not see those on the first 2 laps. Are they supposed to be an obstacle? Well, oh, Gyarados. Wow. I've got to ask, why is this called Dragonite Island? Yes, there is a Dragonite, but there's also so many other Pokemon, and the other Pokemon are much more interesting. Especially the Squirtles. It looks like there's an alternate path, a shortcut I could have taken, but I didn't find it. Oh well. Gorgeous, gorgeous track. I did not find anything wrong with it. But honestly, naming the entire track after a single piece of scenery used that isn't even that central to the course seems a bit odd. Maybe a different Pokemon theme for the island, eh? Just a thought. Alright, up next, over Maple Treeway, we've got Big Express City. It's another very generic sounding name. Hopefully the track is a little bit better than its name would suggest. Is really... Okay. So there are all these arrows all over the ground indicating turn lanes and where to go. Am I supposed to follow the arrows on the road? That is the question of the day. Alright. So 1 lap. And already I am going in the opposite direction of the arrows, so obviously we're supposed to be ignoring them, which is making me very uncomfortable. Do I go up here? Okay, I do go up here. That's good. That's very good. Oh, Toadette is down there, and okay, that looks like it was a path split, and I took one side. Unfortunately, this course is only 1 lap, so I'm not going to be able to see that other split. Following these orange arrows. They are kind of translucent and not very brightly colored. They look good, but I can't help but feel on 30 FPS they would be difficult to see. And since basically all multiplayer modes now are in 30 FPS to make up for the fact that so many tracks lag on it. Whoa! Where am I going? Oh, Okay, right turn. Right turn. Right turn into... Wait, where am I? I don't know where I am. Okay. Alright. Okay. Fountain. Hello, fountain. Can I do a trick off you? Sweet. Where am I? Okay. I'm apparently going the right way, and... Well, I like this section. This section looks cool. Alright, if I'm getting lost, then there's a bit of a problem. When it comes to navigation, I'm better than most people. When it comes to a track I've never played before. If I can't figure out where the hell I'm supposed to be going, you couldn't bet anything that other players are gonna have issues. I'm assuming I'm going the right way now, since Lakitu hasn't showed up. And you know, I'm still going in the opposite direction of the arrows, which... The arrows on the road are very, very confusing. I get that this is supposed to represent real traffic directions, but they're very misleading to the cart drivers. I mean, as much as these orange arrows are helpful, the white ones on the road are very unhelpful and confusing. The split paths don't make it any better. Well, I guess I'll let the bullet do everything for me now here. Ooh, let's go up this way. What does this do? Sweet! I just jumped over half the course. I felt like a shortcut. I hope it was a shortcut. I think it was a... I just blew up, dude. Alright, that was Big Express City. I can't say I liked that one. I got very, very lost. The CPU players are clearly well programmed. The arrows on the road, while very realistic and very nice, are confusing as all hell, and I drove through some of those translucent arrows by mistake, which really shouldn't be possible. Okay. Next up, we have Festival Town. Once again, a really, really generic name. Obviously, it's a town that's all going to be all decorated for a festival that's happening. Whoop-de-doo. Not very creative. The track looks pretty sweet, though. Okay, that grass texture is horrible. Everything else looks good. The grass texture. Oh, that's so bland. Oh. Everything else is... Oh, we've got some piantas. Hello, celebrating piantas for whatever this festival is. Ooh, that looked like a split path. We'll have to take the alternate path next time. And what? Alright, I could not see that turn in time. I could not see that turn while I was on the slope leading up to it. And I could not make the turn in time to stay on the road. Now, bearing in mind that this bike has one of the best turn radiuses in the game. Obviously, most people are not going to be able to make that turn. Whoop! Or even see that turn in time to make the turn. So. I would like to suggest that... Oh boy. That was the mushroom's fault. Put an arrow, viewable, indicating that the turn for... That turn needs to start while the driver is still on the hill. Driving up towards it. Whoa! And... Okay, that alternate path sucks. It put me into a column. And, alright, I just barely managed to make that because I remembered it. But it really, really needs some signage for that particular turn. I get the feeling that if I were... like, if I were in a different vehicle there, I would be having trouble with some of these turns that follow too closely after jumps. Or happen sharply after an uphill section and can't be seen until it's too late. Like right here. I can't make that turn correctly without going off the road. Because I can't see it coming before I get to it. Having to memorize a course just to play it reasonably well isn't fun. We should be able to see where the hell we're going. See, I remembered the turn that time. But please, give us a sign that's viewable from down the hill. On that turn. And maybe a couple of these other ones could really use a road sign. Like this one. Here. Well, maybe not that one's not so bad. Yes! Oh my god, did you see that? I just blue shell dodged. I just blue shell dodged! Booyah! I'm the best. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, this one here could also use a sign. I know I didn't have a problem making the turn, but I mean... this bike has a very tight turn radius. Some of the other carts would not be able to make that. So, once again, this is a really nice track. It could use a couple of arrow signs. At least 2. The trees are gorgeous. The track is well laid out. The split is interesting, but sort of useless. Not bad, really. It is sort of generic, unfortunately. Alright, next up we have another incredibly creative name. Cave Island. Yes, Cave Island. It's either an island in a cave or a cave on an island. Oh dear. How far along am I? Okay, Cave Island should be number 13. So it'll be Dry Ruins. Okay. Cave Island. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, we've got a course where we can drive in the water. That's great. Can we drive in all the water? Oh, not that water. Okay, let's drive in this water. That water is not drivable. Alright. And I can't make it there without a mushroom. Good to know. Alright, if you establish that water is drivable on your course, do not make water that is not drivable that looks exactly the same as the drivable water, please. Maybe turn that into lava or something. It's like if your water is going to be drivable in some places and not drivable in others, please make there be a visible differential so that the player can tell on sight that they are not the same. Okay, this time I know not to go in that water over there. So Cave Island is, in fact, an island with a cave on it. Congratulations, you came up with a brilliant name. Okay, no, that's a stupid name. The track's actually pretty good. The whole water thing is a bit misleading, but I mean, aside from that. I mean, nobody's a professional track designer on these teams. You can't expect perfection from anybody. That's why we give feedback. But, yes. Retexturing the other water that is not drivable would be a very good thing to do. I don't understand why I'm able to trick in the middle of that cannon section. It's a bit weird. I'm noticing some arrows, but they're completely unnecessary. I mean, we can clearly see where the track is headed. There's absolutely no point to them. Kudos for thinking ahead and anticipating people having problems. But, there aren't any. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Okay, the cheap sheep's just swimming through the ground. That's a little weird. Fish don't do that. Not normal ones, anyway. Alright, we'll be skipping Botania today. Because when I tried to load it earlier, it just completely crashed my entire game. There's one other that will not load, and that is 3DS Maka Woohoo. And, yeah, it just doesn't work. I don't know if it's my game or the American copy or what, but it isn't working, so we're skipping it, and we're going straight to an attempt to remake Music Park for the 3DS. Now, Music Park on the 3DS is my absolute favorite track on the 3DS. And this remake looks fairly faithful, but I highly doubt they got the keyboard to actually play, which was the highlight of Music Park. Let's not kid ourselves. The problem with faithfully remaking 3DS tracks is that the controls on the 3DS are much, much less tight than on Mario Kart Wii. So this track is much easier on Mario Kart Wii than it was on Mario Kart for the 3DS. Simply because Mario Kart Wii has better controls than probably any other game in the series. Like I said, this is a complete piece of cake. I've got a ridiculous lead. The keyboards aren't playing, which is sad. The piranha plants aren't even trying to bite me, which is disappointing. But it's... Music Park just loses all its charm without the playable keyboards and the interesting sound effects from bouncing off the timpani drums. And these giant happy eighth notes are supposed to make ripples across the ground that you can trick off of, but they're not. And that was also a big part of the track's charm that just simply isn't happening here. I should check out that jump and see how well it works. Whoa! Whoa! I can be solid, but I don't look good? What? What the heck does that even mean? If it's some kind of music joke, I'm not getting it because I play like 7 instruments and I can read scores and conduct. And I don't get the joke, whatever the heck it is. I don't understand the eighth note joke. I'm sorry, you've got an eighth note joke and it's confusing a musician. Definitely not impressed. These guys are adorable though. But, I mean, they were in the original track, so that's nothing new. Alright, let's see if we can take this jump! Oh boy, that was bad. Almost didn't make that. Okay. 3DS Music Park. Honestly, that's the only 3DS remake I've ever played that I liked better on the 3DS. Next up is something called Desktop Dash. So this is a completely custom track, obviously, because it doesn't have a tag for a remake, and it's got a laptop. Coffee mugs. Building blocks, staplers, rulers, batteries. Cars. The frick are cars doing a desk? Books. Okay, so we are in some kid's bedroom, and the zippers are white. Okay, don't know what's up with that, but, okay. Oh, geez, I can't really see where I'm going very well. I'm really just following the CPU players at this point, and... Ah! Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, that... Not a good place for a coffee mug. At least not on a Mario Kart course. Hey, that was a Wiimote. There was a Wiimote. You know, this track could really use some arrows. I can't see where a... Wait. Is that supposed to be an arrow? Oh, it is! Look, there's another one. Okay, I am loving the Sharpie marker thing you got going on, but... Oh, look, there's a sticky note up there that says turn right. Okay. I love the idea of having the markings that turn right again in Sharpie marker, but they don't pop, they don't stand out. I have to look for them. Maybe do them in block lettering and color in the block letters with a different color Sharpie marker. Like a kid doing a poster. That would fit with the... I really like the idea, but they just aren't visible enough. And considering I didn't notice them for an entire lap at full 60 FPS on a massive TV screen, and I mean seriously massive. I have a 70-inch TV screen here. It means that anybody with a... people with a smaller TV screen... or playing in 30 FPS are not going to see those unless they're actually looking for them. And it doesn't make sense to be looking for skinny, janky looking arrows like that to be markered everywhere. I mean, I recognize them now because I'm actively looking for them, but they are not obvious. Oh, please. Ah! I tried so hard to avoid that. Where do I go? Turn left. Okay, wait. Up here and then turn left? Okay. Hello, Wii Remote. I'm sorry. I'm loving the Wii Remote. And we got some more arrows. Oh, that was the end? It almost felt a bit short. Don't give it any more laps. But yeah, that is beautiful. The arrows really do need to stand out more. They are very much not obvious. I'm loving the custom battery textures. Those are hilarious with the fuzzies from like the Paper Mario series. That's adorable. The custom textures, the calculator, everything is just so cool. I'm not seeing any pens and pencils. I mean, generally you see a lot of pens or pencils floating around a desk, an eraser somewhere. Just a thought. Alright, we're going to be skipping, as I said, 3DS Maka Woohoo because it does not work. I have not managed to get it to work. So we're skipping to Gothic Castle, which is over DS Yoshi's Falls. So, apparently it's a Gothic castle, and they named the track after whatever theme they used, and wow, pink. Lava. Pink and lava and Gothic windows. Okay, okay, the really, really generic name after one aspect of the course. Yes, the windows are Gothic. Nothing else is. Everything else is just kind of orange. Ooh, 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 jump, 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 jump! Ha! Cheesed it. I bet you're not supposed to be able to take that when the lava's up like that. Alright. Okay, so far I'm not seeing much that's Gothic. But I like the course. I'm seeing a lot of lava. And a lot of pink. Maybe Princess Peach's Gothic Castle. She's all about the pink, isn't she? Whoa, what the heck was that? Some kind of picture I just went through. At least it was translucent. The courses where you're going through solid images and it's hard to tell you're supposed to be driving through a painting are a bit odd. They can be a bit misleading in those respects. Oh gosh. Liking this? This is cool. And I go kaboom. Alright, not into the lava. Always a good thing. Left to right, left to right, right. Let's go right. Okay. What's this jump? What's this jump? It's just a jump. It doesn't go over anything or take a shortcut. It's just a random jump. Okay. I am not taking that jump, dude. Look at how close that is to an edge there. I'd end up in the lava. What is that? What is that? They look like thwomps, but they're not moving. Dude, you should put that image on a thwomp. You should turn that into a custom thwomp instead of just having regular thwomps here and that texture randomly back there. Also, I am so far ahead of the computer. Wow. Everyone, please take a moment to look at how confused the computer players are. They are literally all over the map. They don't know what they're doing. Princess Peach appears to be completely Baby Peach appears to be completely stuck somewhere. What's up here? What? Explosions, apparently. And we go right. Oh, it's interesting. Oh, this is new. Whoa! For some reason, I thought that was a left-pointing arrow there. Oh, it's a generic-looking picture of a knight. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's supposed to be a Gothic knight. I don't know anything about Gothic knights. There are wolves on those banners. Okay. And now we're taking a left. And up the... Down the... Okay. Stop. Where are we going? Okay. We went up the wall, and then we went down the wall. And... Whoa! And... Okay, so we were supposed to take that at an angle, and I had no possible way to tell. Please put like an arrow texture on the road. That would help immensely. Please and thank you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh! God, that is so cool! Why did you not turn those guys into custom thwomps? Oh, they would have made so much better custom thwomps than just blocks sitting there. You know I'm right. So that was Gothic Castle. The somewhat Gothic-themed castle that is inexplicably very, very pink and orange. And full of lava. Because, you know, everybody knows that the Goths had lava in their castles. Yep. I'm totally making fun of you. Whoever made this course, I'm making fun of you. Straight up. I like the course, but... What a name. Anyway, our final course is something called Underground Sky. And, the name makes me think they were trying too hard to be creative, but... Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright, starting out. This place almost feels like it belongs in the Mushroom Kingdom in Mario Odyssey. Oh, that was disorienting as all hell. Okay. Ooh. You know what this reminds me of? The color scheme and the... Oh, wow. Donkey Kong 64's Crystal Caves. That is what this is reminding me of. Oh, wow. Even more now with the crystal formations and the... It feels like I'm in Donkey Kong 64's Crystal Caves. I'm sorry. The sky does not feel like it's underground. It feels like that is a cave and we are outdoors now. Thank you very much. And now we're back to Mario Odyssey, basically. That lap was only about a minute. This course could be 3 laps, and it would only be just over 3 minutes long. I don't know why it's only 2, considering we've got much longer courses that have got 3 laps. I get the distinct feeling that this music is not at all appropriate. I can't actually hear the music. If I played the music on my TV set while recording, there'd be a weird echo. I can't even remember what this was put over. Oh, wow. Toad just passed me? That is a really well-programmed computer, then. I mean, they're not even clumped together in a mess. So much for getting a new item there. Very nicely programmed CPU players. This segment feels a little out of place, but it still works. And that was about it. I am going to have to talk to Mr. Bean about getting Botania and 3DS Maka Woohoo working properly, because they are not. But I hope you've all enjoyed this preview of what might be in the next big update. There's no final decisions yet on anything. This has been Dakota Silver, and good night, everybody.